Today I'm going to go over how to open a worksheet in Kami and share it with your group in a Schoology breakout group. So let's say this is our breakout group right here. Now right now I'm the only one in it. I created this room just for the video. But let's say we wanted to open up a worksheet in Kami and share it. So what you're going to do is you're going to have one person from the group be the person who opens up the worksheet. We don't need to all open it. We only need one because we're all going to share it. So one person volunteers and says, I'll go open it. And that person goes back to our class homepage and finds the worksheet. Now you can find it here under upcoming. I'm going to do Monday the 19th. That's the day when I'm making the video. Or you can usually find it in our weekly folders too. So either one, Monday the 19th, that's our worksheet that I want to go over. So I click on that one. And here's the worksheet. What you want to do is you want to use this button here that says Open with Kami. If you don't see it there, you probably don't have the Kami extension installed, and you can install the extension, or you could ask somebody else from your group to open it. But it definitely needs to be with Kami because that's how we're going to share it and that's how we're going to turn it in. So when you open it, you'll see the worksheet. Now one question is already worked out from before. Just kind of ignore that one for now. What you're going to do is you're going to share. So up here at the top, you have this funny looking symbol with the 3 dots connected by the little zigzag line. That's to share. If you click on that, then the very top part here, it's already highlighted. That's a web address. You want to copy that and then take it back to your breakout room and paste it in the chat. Now anybody else in your room can click that link and they will join you in the Kami document and you'll be able to work on it together as a group. So when you go back to the Kami document, you'll have your whole group there. Now if you look in the bottom corner where it says KM and AD, those are the initials of the people that are working on it. Earlier when I worked on this one, I worked on it with Mrs. Duong in second period, so the 2 of us were there. Once you have your whole group, you should see a circle for each person. Now, you're going to have your microphones on, so you'll be able to talk, you'll be able to communicate. And what you want to do is work these problems out together. So maybe one person says, I'm going to do number 1. Now you can do it using the drawing tool right here. You can actually write. It's a little bit tricky with your mouse. It gets kind of messy. But let's say you say, I'm going to subtract 1 from each side and cancel out that +1 right there. And then what's left over is 2x equals, and then 9 minus 1 is 8. And you can see it's very messy. It's hard to draw with the mouse. And then you would finish the question. You'd say, well, next I want to cancel the 2, so I'm going to divide by 2, cancel the 2, and my final answer is x equals 8 divided by 2, which is 4. And that's how the one in the red was done too. But it's very messy drawing with the mouse. So maybe the next person says, well, I'm going to do number 2, but I'm going to type with the equation tool right here. And they look at it and they say, well, my first step is to add 4 to both sides of the equation because I want to cancel out that -4. See, now you can just click here and type +4, and then put another one here. And you can move them around if they're not quite where you wanted them to be, line them up in the right place. And then maybe you want to use this shape tool. You can use the line tool to say, I'm going to put a line here under, and I'm going to put a line here to show that those cancel. And then you go back and you type what's left over. So what's left over in my equation is 3x equals, and then 13 plus 4 would be 17. And then I won't finish out the question, but you guys get the idea. So you have the choice. You can type or you can write. But what I want you to do is, number 1, make sure everybody puts their name on it. So everybody should choose the text box tool, go up to the top, and type their name. Then when you're finished, only one person needs to turn it in. So when the whole thing is finished and you want to submit it, one person goes up to the top, this button that says turn in. Now, when you're using Kami, and this isn't just for this activity, if you use it for another class or anything else, if you're ever going to turn something in with Kami, before you do, go down here and click Save Now. See, there is an auto-save feature, but it only goes every few minutes. So if you look right there, it says 11 unsaved changes. If I click turn in right now, it's going to miss those 11 changes you made and you're not going to get those points. So every time you turn it in, click save now first, give it a second, and now it says all changes saved. And once it says all changes saved, then you can click turn in and you're totally done. And remember, as long as everybody puts their name on it, only one person needs to turn it in and everybody will get the same score. Now, just one more reminder, one good thing about Kami is after you turn it in, I can see who did the work for each question. It tells me who did each annotation or every change. And what I want to do is I want to see that the whole group did it. I don't want to see that one person did the whole worksheet. If I see that one person didn't do anything on the whole worksheet, that person might not get the points with the group.